Well now, partner, here's a truth most folks spend their whole lives avoiding. You ain't got to be anyone but yourself. But here's the catch. Most folks don't really know who that self is. They spend years wearing masks, shape-shifting, trying to fit into someone else's saddle. And every time they do, they drift a little further from the person they were born to be. See, the privilege of a lifetime, the real gold at the end of this trail, is to become who you truly are. But that ain't a trail most people are brave enough to ride. It's rocky, uncertain, and the shadows, they'll spook you if you let them. But let me tell you, partner, those shadows you've been running from, they're part of you. And the less you face them, the darker and denser they grow. So go easy. Don't fight yourself. Don't force yourself into someone else's mold. Just be. Planting the seed of truth. Carl Jung said, "Be silent and listen. Have you recognized your madness, and do you admit it?" Now that might sound strange to you, partner, welcoming your madness. But think about it. Every one of us carries a little chaos, a little wildness deep inside. Most folks try to bury it, hide it, chain it up. But here's the thing. That madness, it's not your enemy. It's your spark. It's where your creativity lives, your uniqueness, your fire. If you want to find your true path, you've got to embrace every crooked, tangled part of yourself. Stop fearing those wild edges and start seeing them for what they are. Your ticket to freedom. You ain't here to be perfect, partner. You're here to be real. The cost of the mask. Now let me tell you something about the ego. Alan Watts had a way of explaining it that sticks with me like dust on old boots. The ego, partner, is like a shadow puppet on the canyon wall. It looks real, it moves, it dances, but it's not you. It's a mask, a character you play to keep the world happy, to keep yourself safe. But here's the hard truth. When you spend your life playing that role, wearing that mask, you lose sight of the one person you are meant to know, yourself. The ego wants control. It wants certainty. It wants to keep you in line. But life, partner, ain't something you control. It's something you ride. And if you grip those reins too tight, you'll miss the whole dang sunset, turning dust into gold. Here's where the real magic happens, partner. When you stop trying to force yourself into someone else's mold, when you stop pretending to be something you're not, that's when you start to shine. Alan Watts said, "You are under no obligation to be the same person you were 5 minutes ago." Think about that. You ain't locked in, partner. You ain't trapped in some unchanging version of yourself. You're fluid, ever shifting, like a river carving through the canyon. The universe eyes, he said. Just like a tree apples and a star shines, the universe eyes through you. You're not separate from it, partner. You are it. You're the wave and the ocean all at once. You're the rider and the trail. When you stop seeing yourself as separate, something clicks. The shadows fade, the masks drop, and for a moment, you're free. The trail continues. At the end of the day, partner, being yourself ain't about finding some perfect version of you carved in stone. It's about letting go of who you think you're supposed to be and embracing who you already are. It's about telling your truth, even when your voice shakes. It's about standing tall, even when the ground feels uncertain. And it's about realizing that you're not some separate little droplet floating through the void. You're part of something vast, something eternal. So stop fighting yourself, partner. Stop running from your own shadow. Stand still, breathe deep, and let yourself be. Out here under these wide open stars, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. You ain't got to wear a mask. You ain't got to play a part, just be. Until next time, this is Noctis Lux, a midnight desert ride in search of light. Keep riding, partner, and keep being yourself.